Hey, what's good, y'all? So, about 2 weeks ago, I made a video in reference to Quando Rondo getting shot at in Cali, and his friend dying. And I think the title was Quando Rondo escaped shooting that takes his friend's life. And it was, I think, exactly 2 weeks ago. So, fast forward 2 weeks to today, right now, I was watching Hassan Campbell, and he was talking about that it's alleged that Quando Rondo has dropped his flag. What's ironic about that is I only got 26 views off that video, and I didn't hashtag Quando Rondo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he saw the video or not out of them little 26 people. I have no clue, but at the beginning of the video I said this guy's getting a lot of chances, and I don't know if he's here for something he's to do something special or make some type of significant change or whatever. But it's just odd to me how close he's been to death and been able to, slip through the cracks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like even for a young boy, you gotta like say to yourself, wow, man, I gotta be blessed. I mean, even if you are out there and in the limelight and on that stupid shit or whatever, man, you gotta be like, damn, yo. I mean, unless you just ain't got no sense whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? Which I doubt that. I believe the kid got a little bit of sense, because I hear some of the shit he be talking about. He not an idiot, you know what I'm saying? But he just makes poor choices. We all make poor choices. We all were young. We all made poor choices. But the thing about it is, if you continue to make the same choices, life is about learning. It's a learning experience. So nobody's perfect, Shit, I used to do stupid shit too. I never joined the gang because I understood the dynamics of the shit, and I'm too much of a leader to be a motherfucking follower and have somebody telling me what to do. I can't go and be in some shit, man, where I gotta do something to somebody else. And I don't even know this nigga. I don't even know what the fuck he did or what the situation was. What, you know what I mean? I don't know. But because, my slimer, one of my, homies tell me a nigga violated and I gotta do this, I get sanctioned. Oh, man, yo, I'm a grown ass man, yo. And y'all niggas be grown ass men. And this is, look, I'm not gonna be too hard on Quando, man, because he young, man. He young. He in his early 20s, I believe. I don't even know if he's 25. But for him to drop his flag, I gotta respect that young brother for that. I even mentioned that in the video, that I respect any nigga that can drop his flag and get away from that shit, because it's insignificant. You know what I'm saying? It promotes nothing but bullshit, murder, violence. On who? The black community. They don't kill no white people. They don't kill nobody hardly else but black people, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got dudes that's in their 40s and 50s and 40s. I seen dudes in their late 30s and 40s come to prison and join that shit. Ain't never. Dudes with gray all in their beard and shit, man, got young niggas telling them what to do and giving them orders, man. The young dudes is high, got more rank in the shit than some of the old heads. You wonder why shit's so backwards and why these niggas, man, ain't no guidance, yo. You can't even look up to the old heads, because the old niggas, they lost. What the fuck they gonna teach the younger generation? They ain't got nothing, but they trying to be young they motherfucking self. They still trying to be young. Where's the father figures at? Shit, that shit is crazy, man. It ain't hardly no motherfucking father figure. Hardly, they're rare. You know, they either killing them off, they putting them in jail, and if they can't do that, they want to exclude you from society and label you a fucking toxic masculinity, a label, you know, have a toxic masculinity having type of nigga, or they want to emasculate you to make themselves feel more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you talking. They don't want you speaking up for nothing, man. These kids ain't got nothing. These young boys ain't got nothing to look up to. I mean, true. I mean, young girls too. But I'm saying it ain't the young girls that's doing all this killing. It ain't the young black girls that's doing all this killing. It's these young black boys that's doing all this killing. You know what I'm saying? This shit is sad, man. This shit is sad. You got that boy finally saw the light, man. He finally, and you know, he gonna have his backlash because of what he in. You know, that's what happens. You know, especially being in the limelight, being who he is, the history that has been following this dude the last 2-3 years with King Von and all that other shit, the NBA, you know, just all that shit. You know, I don't really get into it. I just go by what I see on my timeline or what I see some of these other bloggers reference to when it comes to this rapping shit and gang shit and all that. I'm not impressed. I don't get into that shit. I think that shit is killing the black community, man. That shit destroying us, man. Like, for real. That shit is destroying us. But you know, like I say, man, I take my hat off to the kid for taking a stand. You know what I'm saying? And saying, hey man, this ain't for me, man. I want to take care of my daughter. I want to focus on this. I want to focus on me. I want to focus on such and such. Yeah, man, that's a wise decision. You got niggas that's 50 plus that's still banging or still hollering gang that still ain't woke up and smoked coffee. They still ain't got the point yet. They still ain't got the picture. They'll probably never get it. I'm telling you, man. I'm talking about old heads and OGs, the unks and old heads and old heads, what they call OGs and shit, man. Oh, the term for OG last time I checked is an original gangster. A motherfucking gangster. A gangster? You got young niggas calling themselves young OG. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How you original if you young? You not an OG. The OGs is the fuck. They what, like 60 plus, 50? What the OGs? I mean, what you would consider an OG in a gang, an actual gang, like the Tookie Williams and all of them type motherfuckers you do. You know what I'm saying? OG, young OG, original gangster. You a gangster. You an original gangster. So we got original gangsters to look up to. That's my aunt right there. He a OG. He a real OG. Nigga, you happy to say that shit. Like, that shit's really something to be proud of, man. Wow. I'm telling you, man, this shit crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know where we headed, man, but this shit looking real grim. It ain't looking good. You can't even call shit what it is without being labeled all these negative terms, and a man can't be a man and voice his opinion, his strong opinion as a man without being defamated and ridiculed and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? And anything negative is what's popping. Being in a gang is what's popping. You got these little young girls thinking that these niggas is sexy and hot that's in gangs. Like, that's what's hot. Like, that's what's really popping out here, man. They in a rush to have babies by these niggas, man. So, leave these little children fatherless and shit. A bunch of bastard, illegitimate children, man. It's crazy, man. You signing up for some shit that you know 9 times out of 10 is either going to put you in jail or take your life. It's going to put you in jail or take your life, or it's going to maim you. You know, you're going to take some bullets if you're strong enough to survive the shots. Then you fucked up for life, a lot of you. You know what I'm saying? You feel that shit every time it rains. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of niggas that get shot and they still bang. What, you supposed to have sympathy for people like that? Look, man, I try to understand. Be like, hey, man, a lot of these dudes didn't have no guidance. They ain't had no father. I ain't had no father. I don't even know what the fuck my father looked like. All I know is that he was I ain't got no brothers. I ain't got nobody I never had nobody to really look out for me when I went through some shit. When I went to jail, man, I was there alone, nigga. I never joined the gang. So if I never joined the gang, how the fuck can I give somebody else an excuse that didn't have a father? It's niggas that got fathers that join gangs. That's not no excuse. It's something about a person, man. If you call yourself a leader, if you a boss, you know what I mean? You're not no boss if you taking orders from somebody, man. That's why I don't even like working for people. It's not even, it's something in me that it's like I feel more comfortable being my own boss. You know what I mean? I feel more comfortable. I'm not knocking nobody that work. It's just something about working to me, man. I just don't think we were put here to be workers. I think we were put here to be our own boss. All of us. I think everybody is supposed to be their own individual boss. You know what I'm saying? As far as men are concerned, anyway. And as far as the women go, as far as in the women's community, they are supposed to be their own boss amongst themselves. Not over a man, but amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, man. It just don't make sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? That this one individual can run a whole corporation of thousands and thousands of people. And don't none of them got a boss mentality, just this one guy that's running them, or this one person, this one whoever is running them. And shit don't be adding up at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.